out here delivering. What's going on, Vinny? Where'd everybody go? Like Mark was telling me, the views have dropped off the table. Ever since Dallas went in the tank, nobody wants to watch. What's going on, Vinny? Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, the truck is empty, but I'm not going to let them get me for a lunch, man. I'm not going to let them get me for a lunch. Place is a shit show, I'll tell you that much. What's going on? Anything? I'm going to have to stop the lunchtime chats then, since nobody's going to come in. I'm just going to stop them. Hey, Elena. I was getting ready to just end it and head back to the post office. Nobody's coming in anymore. I'll stop doing the lunchtime chats. How you doing? How's life? The liquid gold. Yeah, it's awful dark in here. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Fry? I'll give it another minute or so, then I'll end it. What's up, man? How you doing, West Virginia? I'm still out here. Here we go. This is where I'm at. On a desolate road. Not desolate, but this is where I'm at. Getting ready to come back. I'll go back to the post office, but I didn't want to not do something. So, what's going on? Any news? I heard Tank Dell has a torn ACL. I heard Tank Dell has a dislocated kneecap and possibly nerve damage. Prayers go out to Tank Dell. That could be career ending. Indeed, it could be. So we shall see. Still no word on Mike McCarthy. You know, Jerry Jones is walking around like Mike McCarthy walks on water. So I guess he's coming back. Hey, Jeff Lee, how are you? Well, there's nobody in here, but there's 8 of us now. It's a little late. So much for a lunchtime chat. It's more of a dinner time chat. Empty mail truck. Empty mail truck. Vinny left. Vinny's not here. He's here, but he's not here. He said hi. I don't know if I'm going to do the stream tonight. It's already 6 o'clock. By the time I get out of here and get home, it'll be 6:45. I got a shower. I got a couple things to do. I guess I could. I'll probably stream the game. I'll go on close to 8:15. Anthony Chavez, what's up, brother? How are you? What's going on, man? A long day. A long, long day. At least I'm off tomorrow. Liquid Monster, what's up, Chris May? Have a wonderful night. Yeah, Jeff, just chugging along, brother. Liquid Monster. Good Merry Christmas to you and the family. Thanks, Anthony. You as well. You as well, bro. So what's the overall, Anthony, are you a Cowboy fan, Anthony? I can't see your emoji. It's dark in here. I can't see your picture. Or are you an Eagle fan? Just curious. Cowboys have dropped to number 15. If they would have lost, they would have been 11. Now they're 15. They're not going to drop too much further based on the standings. But, we'll see. We'll see what's going on with the Eagles. They flexed the Dallas game to 1 o'clock on Sunday. We need a couple players on defense and a couple players on offense. The Moshers say. We resit because I believe what I seen yesterday is going to help Dallas Cowboys. Problem is, who are they going to bring back? We need to have Jordan Lewis back, especially. Jordan Lewis is the heartbeat of that defense, especially with Diggs going to be out to start the season or most of the season. Probably at least half the season. He might be ready, but he's going to be out, so we're going to need Jordan Lewis. I'm an Eagle fan, but also a fan of his. All right, Anthony Chavez, cool. I was just curious because I live in South Jersey, so they're not really worried about nothing, which is cool. Trey Brown, the commies are annoying. Fly, Eagles, fly. Trey, I hear you, bro. I hear you. They didn't even play good. That's the thing. I thought, just from what I could see, I watched a little bit of it. I was at the mall shopping, and I was eating at the Red Robin's. I was pounding a Red Robin burger when I saw Saquon bust that long run. I'm like, all right, that's a wrap. And then they hung around. Las Vegas, beautiful. I love Vegas, man. I've been out there a few times. I think I've been there 3 times. 3 times. Always in the summer, though, so I got to get out there this time of year, Anthony. I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous. But, yeah, the commies, Eagles were the better team yesterday. But you got to be able to stop that last drive, man. You got to be able to stop the last drive somehow, some way. I'm not trolling, but if you're the number 1 defense, you can't let them drive the field and get a touchdown. You just can't. It's fantastic weather. And yeah, Anthony, I know. I love it in Vegas. I thought about relocating, but maybe just visit a lot. Out near the Red Rocks. Trey Brown. Rio sort of was trolling Hurts' injury as well. Trey Brown, Rio, that's why I stream with Louis T. Again, I got my reasons, but Louis T is a little more realistic. I don't know. To each his own. To each his own. But it's a good win by the Commanders, even though I think Eagles kind of dominated the game from what I could tell, without Jalen Hurts. Well, I really did yesterday was going to happen today. It was the Eagles. Can't stop the pass. And I know you can even average team was going to beat the Eagles. Yeah, well, Eagles are going to have to play better if they're going to advance in the playoffs. Devil Dog, hey, Brian, hope you're good and staying warm. Yeah, I'm actually warm now. It was cold earlier today. I got used to it, but my face is all red. So, you can't really tell, but the face is all red. But yeah, so we'll see. Went 3 for 16 on 3rd down. Yeah, Trey, that's not a good thing. But you just remember, you had Kenny Pickett and not Jalen Hurts. That's a big deal. I know nobody wants to hear it, but when you lose the amount of players that we lost on our team, the fact that we're playing as good as we are, meaning the Cowboys, is pretty impressive. Now, that's all we could do, right? I mean, you could say it's dumb. And I was kind of rooting for a close loss last night, but at the end of the day, our defense is playing great with a bunch of. Again, I think Zimmer's going to be around. I think he should stay around. Man, working late. What up? What up, Philly D? Nothing. I just got done, but Philly D, my night eyes are not good. So I just when it starts to get dark early, and I know there's no help for me, and everybody's gone but me, and I'm sitting here struggling. I can't see good at night in this truck, so I bang out the route, and then I take my lunch at the end. Donnie's drum covers. What's up, Game Time? I'm glad you're staying warm. Go Cowboys. Yeah, I got the heat on now, so I'm good. I'm good. The latest is Jerry wants to sign McCarthy. Yeah, Anthony, it is what it is, man. I think that I don't have a problem with it at this point. I mean, I just don't want him calling plays. He's not very consistent. He's a good McCarthy runs a good team. Like he gets the players from Sunday to Monday. Do me a favor. Somebody check out Bleacher Report. Mike has just called out Jahmyr Gibbs. Go see what that's about. Not as cold today, but weekend was freezing. Philly D. I was at the Gloucester Outlets, freezing my guts off. It was horrible. I had more liquid gold yesterday than the law allow. I had way too much coffee yesterday. Turned around and had 2 cups this morning. I definitely think you have a good running back. Anthony, and we couldn't run the ball yesterday. That was the surprising thing, that we were able to move the ball against. I know they have a bad pass defense, Buccaneers, last in the league. But with Cooper Rush, as I like to call him, Pooper Rush and CeeDee Lamb and company, that's it. It's all we got is CD, who didn't play the slot hardly at all yesterday. Still had a monster game. Thank West Virginia. Appreciate it. Cowboys, but I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Next year we're going to do some things. Dallas Cowboys not guaranteed Super Bowls, but I think we'll definitely be better. Moshers, David and Darlene, there's no doubt about it. You can't go into a year expecting to overcome the type of injuries that we did. Did we play great at times? No. Were we a Super Bowl team? I don't think so. But the way our defense is playing now, where Donovan Wilson is finally realizing, and they're using Donovan Wilson in the right way and making him play downhill. Downhill Donovan is what you want. We should have won yesterday, but Daniels is a baller. He is Philly D, but, Drew always likes to say how great the Eagles' defense is. You can't allow them to go down the field and score a touchdown. You can't. Wilson looked great last night. Wilson, Donovan Wilson, yes. I just said it. Sorry, I'm tired. Donnie's drum covers. Hey, Game Time. I think to answer your question earlier, the defense plays for a rush because they feel how much they have to be compared to. Somehow it feels like Dak is going to throw for enough yards and TDs. I don't know if Mark responded. I don't know. I've been working all day. It just seems to me that this defense plays better when Cooper Rush is in there. What's up, Randy? How are you, brother? I'll set the stream up later when I go home. It'll probably be right around 7:30. And I'll set it up for about 8:15-ish. It's a late night for me, but go home, get a shower. I'll be good to go. Maybe I think I might have a hot toddy tonight. It was cold out here, Randy. We need to stop the winning. David, I hear you. We only dropped to 15. That's fine. Just don't. Yeah, I'll definitely have it up, Randy, later. It's just I got to get home first and do all that. You should get the email. Good evening. Have a great week game time. Woke, what's up, brother? Dallas defense is looking real good. Philly D with not a lot of players. Philly D. That's the thing. So that's where, as a Cowboy fan, I'm sure Randy says the same thing. As a Cowboy fan, who's coming back? Because Now you got to start all over again with new players if you're not going to bring back. Like Carl Lawson is playing unbelievable. You know, Carl Lawson is playing unbelievable. A Golston, unbelievable. So Eric Kendricks didn't play yesterday, but playing really good. Osa's playing unbelievable. Mozzie played good yesterday. Hope we're able to get your shopping done. I got most of it done. Always end in a high note. Here, enjoy picking with your son on the extra point. Yeah, well, he was watching the game, and you're ahead of us. And it was funny. You got me, but then I got him. That was funny, Randy. So I won by 2 points. He's holding out hope that there's going to be a score correction, and he's going to win or it's going to be tied. Sometimes I'll make a score correction, because out of the blue, it just gave me a 2-point advantage. I don't know if it finally caught up. I don't know. Crypto Shorts, what's up? Go Birds. Want Jordan Lewis back. Donnie drum cover. Donnie, he's the heartbeat of our defense right now. Jordan Lewis, what he did last night was incredible. You need to bring that boy back. I don't say boy in a disrespectful. You need to bring that man back. Sign him multi-year. You'd be surprised. Bring Jordan Lewis back. We cannot rely on Kalen Carson. I was duped. I'm not saying Kalen's a failure, but he ain't what we thought he was going to be. Year one. We need another safety. Yeah, David, I'm down with that. Stephen Jones, it seems all signs pointing to... okay, Mark just posted a video. Does tonight's Monday night game, does it help us? Who's playing? Help me out, everybody. Who's playing tonight? Green Bay and who? Just let me know who's playing, and I'll let you know. I do respect Louis T. Rio is a clown. Trey, I don't watch Rio, so I'm not going to say clown. I've met him many times over Mark's house. I just like Louis T. He's my guy, so... Ultra, they will bring back Osa, J. Lou, and Golston. Lawson comes back due to Lawson. Ultra Cowboy. Did you see what Lawson did to Tristan Wirfs, who's only given up 1.5 sacks all year? Did you see what he did to Tristan Wirfs? My God. That just goes to show you that when he came in the first time, he hadn't had a training camp. He has something to prove. I don't know that we'll be able to bring Lawson back, but boy, he fits real nice in that defense. New Orleans, okay. Yeah, so it really don't matter. It would be nice if New Orleans wins, but we're not going to, New Orleans isn't catching us, so it don't matter tonight. People complaining about draft position. Remember, CD was drafted 17. Yeah, Ultra, I know. I wasn't rooting against my Cowboys. It was just I was kind of looking with one eye open type. I was happy, but my thing is this. Bedpan Drew. Here's my thing, Ultra. I don't know if you heard the beginning of my video here, my live is we need to be able to bring these guys back. Zimmer comes back. We need to bring back Golston and Jordan Lewis and Osa. We need to build off of this. Re-sign Micah long-term. We need to bring back these guys so the defense... Donovan Wilson playing downhill is ridiculous right now. That's the Donovan from a couple years ago. And then he was playing, they had him dropping back. And that's not Donovan Wilson. That's why I was like, hey, listen, if he's gonna play like that, cut him or trade him. He might have some value. But the way he played last night, coming downhill as a linebacker in the box type, a safety in the box, that's where you want Donovan Wilson. Green Bay and the Saints. Cowboys have the same amount of sacks as last year, and 2 games remain. This is without D-Law, Sam, Mike, and missed 4 games. I think How many did they have yesterday? I think I heard a stat, Ultra. Dallas leads the NFL over the last 6 weeks. Last 6 weeks. They're number one in sacks. Mark Hutchins, players are year to year. If it don't matter how good they are this year, it can be a whole different story. I hear what you're saying, but in order, so they had 4. Cool. So they must have like 26 for the year then. Um, but I just think, Mark, if you're gonna keep Zimmer and you're gonna try and just make this defense dominant, especially with all the draft picks, bringing back the players that Ultra said that we could bring back, possibly. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. What's up, Howard? Still out here. Howard, I took my lunch at the end of the day because I can't see. My old eyes can't see at night. So this is my lunch. I'm headed back to the post office as soon as this is over. I refuse to let them get my lunch from me. I'm entitled to a lunch. I'm taking a lunch. Cowboys have 26 free agents. 10 will be replaced via draft. Yeah, and again, like last year, Ultra, a lot of our guys weren't starters. They were rotational guys last year. I want everybody that trolled us about Dorrance Armstrong. Look and see what he's doing in Washington. He ain't doing jack squat. Now, what Dante Fowler's doing, he's doing good. He is. He's having a good year. But you can find, Dorrance Armstrong got starter money, and he's playing like a backup spare guy. All due respect. Steele has been awesome past 6 games. That's another thing. I was on board with lighting him up too. And remember, I was really hard on an offensive line coach. But over the last 6 weeks, they've turned it around. So I need to keep it 100. I can't just say fire everybody. No, I was wrong. Mike Solari's doing a decent job. How can we argue? Who would have thought that they would hold us to 23 yards last night and still win the game? And it really wasn't that close until the very end. Dallas basically was holding them off the whole game, surprisingly enough. So it's a little too late. I get it, but it's not like they're a bad team. They're a borderline play. They were leading their division last night with 2 games to go. They need to get Micah done before free agency. Yeah, that would be great, Ultra. I don't know that this team's going to do it. They want to linger this shit until July, and I don't like that. I want to get a heads up, man. That this organization used to address things early. They would address things early. They would address, free agency. They wouldn't be big spenders, but they would address some positions prior to the draft to be able to take best available. Tommy Armstrong has $5 million cap hit and $9 million next year. But he hasn't done much, is all I'm saying, Tommy. 18.125 for Steele. People that praise Rush, Mark Holmes calls us Dak haters. I did a video this morning. I added Mark Holmes, so I don't know that he's responded. So I haven't had time to look, Ultra, so I'm not positive what the hell happened. I haven't even had time to look at my phone other than I texted you a couple times. It's been a nasty day here. Micah will get it done before free agency. Well, I like what he did. I don't know, Ultra, I was kind of annoyed. I was kind of annoyed this morning. I was listening to Jeff and Brian Broaddus. And Brian Broaddus was being a real dick this morning. I don't know. I felt like he was being a dick. It's easy to sit back, but we don't have the answers, right? We have to adjust on the fly based on how our team is playing. We all make predictions. We all hope. But Brian Broaddus was really rude towards Mike McCarthy, I thought. What's up, Mike Aldana? I thought Broaddus was kind of rude with Jeff Kavanaugh this morning, basically saying, oh, yeah, I never seen a GM talk so glowingly about a coach before, Who knows, Ultra? I'm not saying it's going to happen, But who knows? Maybe McCarthy's going to retire. You never know. All right, well, that makes sense. Big Mike got Broadus fired. Well, that makes sense. But, I had a weird feeling that maybe McCarthy might retire. I don't think he will, but he made a comment in his press conference basically saying, I'm at the stage of my career where I don't worry about myself. I worry about my assistant coaches. So, I don't know. I got a weird feeling that he's going to tell Jerry, hey, either, I wouldn't sign no one-year deal. ShopRite's a madhouse, huh? Everyone caught a ball, but not Mingo. I don't think Mingo was in too much, to be honest with you. And Cooper Rush, don't get me wrong, he played a good game. He really did. But it could have been a lot worse for a Tampa if our quarterback hit these guys in stride. He could not connect in stride on a deep pass. I'm just saying. CD had him toasted. There was a couple guys that had him toasted. He's getting better, though. So, whatever. McCarthy will get done after the season. They will give Big Mike a new 3-year contract. 3 years I like. I like 3 years. Kind of coincide with the end of Dak's career with the Cowboys. Is I think it's going to wind up if he sees the end. I wanted that, tonight I'll talk to Randy McIntyre about Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart didn't look too good. We'll see. Is Greer still on the team? Yes, he is. But I'm going to get out of here, everybody. It's almost 6:30. I'm going to cut it just a couple minutes short. We need a new play call. Make sure everybody checks us out tonight, 8:15. We'll see if I can go live by 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit after. I'm more convinced that Igboka. You brought him up first, Ultra, and the more I see, the more I like. So I'm down with that. But I'll talk to everybody tonight, 8:15 for the Monday Night Football. Late.